Here's Brody Brazil.
Well, across the last couple weeks and months, the Las Vegas Review-Journal has been doing a pretty good job of detailing the Nevada side of the A's and their pursuits and these parallel paths. And they put together something the other day I thought was very valuable in their publication, a Q&A about this potential ballpark just west of the Strip. Now, the A's have agreed to purchase land with some stipulations. That's where they want to build the ballpark. It's all proposed. They're waiting on a few big things like $500 million in public money to be approved. But in the meantime, the newspaper did a little Q&A, and I'm not going to share every single back and forth. I'll give you some of them here, but I'll also link the article down below so you can give them some credit and check it out. Question here, who would own the new ballpark in Nevada? The public, although the A's have struck a preliminary deal to buy land at the stadium site from Red Rock Resorts. They would turn that land over to the Las Vegas Stadium Authority, the board that oversees Allegiant Stadium. The authority would act as landlord for the facility. The A's would operate the ballpark. Now, again, I'm getting all of my information from the Review-Journal. I'm trusting that they have this correct. I'm passing this along literally in their words. Okay, up next, how would the A's stadium be financed? Well, the estimated cost of the baseball stadium, $1.5 billion. And again, that is the estimated preliminary cost. If you've ever done any type of construction, you know how things add up over time. $1.5 billion would be financed by the team and a special tax district for the stadium site. The team would put up not less than $1 billion, and $500 million would be financed by bonds sold by Clark County and repaid with money generated by the tax district. Any costs in excess of the budget would be covered by the stadium's developer and the team. That's new information, and that's something that in Oakland, right, the city had demanded of the A's. If you're going to build this billion-dollar ballpark at Howard Terminal, any overages go your way. And it does seem like, from the reporting of the Review-Journal, that would have to be the situation in Southern Nevada. And look, you can almost bank on overages anywhere you put up a project. It's always, in the end, going to cost you a little bit more. Has this ever been done before in Nevada? Well, they say not exactly. While redevelopment agencies that use tax increment financing are common, and tourism improvement districts use the same financing model as well, the A's Stadium District will be unique in that all tax increments will be diverted. Essentially, there's not a percentage here. On this site, all of the tax increments will be diverted. They will all go back to paying the bonds and paying for this project, that $500 million. So there's no really slow trickle here. It would be a big stream of revenue that Clark County and the state of Nevada would be not receiving so that this project could get paid and pay for itself, basically. How will legislature consider the plan? The Nevada legislature would introduce a bill that would create the special tax district for the stadium, the one we just talked about. That bill will have to be heard and debated in committees, both in the Assembly and the Senate, and will have to pass both houses and be signed by Governor Joe Lombardo in order to become law. Members of the public will have an opportunity at those committee hearings to express support or oppose the tax district. So, from the Oakland side, I mean, look, you know public commentary and how much back and forth and opposition and support things have had. This seems like it still has some significant conversation left before it's a done deal. Will this bill require a special session of the legislature? The legislature is currently in regular session in Carson City, state capital of Nevada. So the bill could be introduced before lawmakers head home in June. That's right, early June, this legislative session is over, first week of June, actually. Although deadlines for the introduction of bills have long passed, like they're in our past, legislative leaders can introduce new bills even late into the session for consideration. No timeline has been officially set. And I do believe there was a different Q&A portion here that said, yeah, that special session could be called so they could take this up months down the road, in the fall perhaps, if it could be orchestrated. I want to make that point. That's something more that we've really learned and uncovered here is that, yes, the session ends, and yes, that does somewhat close a door to the opportunity for this public tax district to be created, it's not necessarily a hard deadline, so to speak. A little bit of gray area on that part of it. All right, the next one here. Does the city of Las Vegas have a role in this deal? Might surprise you. The answer is no. The stadium site is in unincorporated Clark County. I got to try that again. The stadium site is in unincorporated Clark County, west of the Strip at Tropicana Avenue and Dean Martin Drive, not in city limits. So there you go. Trivia for your future. The A's stadium site that they've proposed in Las Vegas is actually in unincorporated Clark County. Technically, not Las Vegas, city of Las Vegas jurisdiction. Okay, so those are some details. That's the Q&A from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Again, click on the link down below to go to that article and show them some love for doing this research and spelling things out. But whether you're from the Oakland side or the Las Vegas side, thought some of that was worth sharing and passing along. Hey, thumbs up on this video since you lasted so long, especially through my raspy allergy voice. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel so that I can see you right here next time.